Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is 5 monks plus 1 RPC monk and Alchemist. So I'm trying to get training on these monks to level them up. I need some more psionics ability. Trying to make my way to Trenton so I can train on the chest. There's a chest I didn't open there. Hey Zomble, welcome back. How you doing? Very dangerous area. The level I'm at. Geomancers wandering about. Actually, there is a chest back here. I could probably rest safely. I think I could probably rest safely back here. Let me turn the sound off here. Should be hopefully enough training. Monsters usually don't come back here. We need 52 on psionics. I'll definitely leave this chest here because there is never anything good in this chest. It's always garbage. All right, let's see if this gave anybody 52. 50, 50, 51. Okay. There isn't really a good corner here. Try this. All right, let's do a little bit more. Then we'll have Sonic Blast. Insane Mind pretty much on every monk. And we can do some fights a lot safer in certain areas. Probably be it. Just doing the one more pass of this. $52, $51. Really? Okay, well, we can play Zombies. Ah, his mental's not high enough. Okay. Well, gotta do some more training then. Mental magic was too low. We'll do the quick, cheap, fast way. All right, was that enough? There we go. Sane Mind, Sonic Blast, Hex. Not enough for this one. What about this one? Nope. I think I could actually get Pandemonium if I get Sonic's high enough on a couple of these characters. I think that's a 5th level spell. I do want to do that. It's our air magic's not as high as mental. It's a lot harder to get qualified. Oh, it was on It was on the Alchemist. Doggone it. I thought it was on the monks. So we just opened that because of that. Okay, let me see here. He has 5 spells waiting. I'll save 2 of them. Do this. Next level up, should be able to get Pandemonium. Oh, you. Hey, Sever. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. Gosh darn. That was a gosh darn. Gosh darn, doggone it. Okay, that's all right. Thanks again, Sever. I really appreciate your generosity. Always so generous. 100 bits. Cha-ching. All right, so I was at Rapix Rift, but we ran into some really hard monsters. I still could potentially go back there. I think I want to. Just be careful. Oh, and I can turn the sounds back on here. Okay. Monsters over there. Sneak around. Last time we ran into some level 20 casters. They've been really bad. Okay, these we can deal with. In fact, we can start some Sonic Blasts. Hey, Dark Spot Shadow, welcome in. How are you doing? Sonic Blast is such a good spell, he says. Yes, indeed. It's definitely in the top 3, in my opinion. Let's do Toxic Cloud. Why not? Sonic Blast, Zombo says. Hooked on phonics. Get some stealth training here.
I feel much better.
A creature approaches. No surrenders.
Okay. See if those level 20s are gone. Uh, 12. Level 10s. Okay, we could deal with these. But I need to let my dog out real quick. Let me do that. And then I'll be back and we'll fight those. Hey everyone, I'm back. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with.
RFS-81 detects hostile being.
Those are probably either veterans or berserkers. Some of them look like archers. Let's see if we can hit them with a toxic cloud from here. Out of their view. Six of them. Let's try that again. Still only six.
Enemy is without end.
Okay. Hey, Crack Rock, welcome in. How are you doing? Eternal Pest Control continues. Indeed.
Exterminate.
I meant to do that.
He had light green and he backfired it. That's pretty sad. Let's do acid bomb.
One toe small.
I am no. Yes, that's much better.
Much better.
Trolls. Rapex Patrol.
This is just too much.
I kind of want to save my spell points, but I guess I have enough. Let's get another toxic cloud out here.
RFS-81 detects hostile.
whacked out by nunchucks. Hey, Bowlighter, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Exterminate.
That's not worth picking up.
Destroy. Destroy. Exterminate.
Good stabs in this area. Monks will be looking forward to that.
Compiling performance increase.
Alright, RFS. Thanks for the 100 bits, Sever. It's a car. Sever, you're always so darn generous. I don't even know what to say except for thank you, and I really appreciate it. I think that's one of your favorite phrases. It's a car. Ooh, what do we got over here? We don't have the Queepoo woman, so we can't do Queepoo. Level 15. I think I think this might be a samurai. A little far away where I can't see what weapon he's holding, but I'm pretty sure these are samurai. Alright, let's see if we can get him with a sneaky toxic cloud. At the same time, let's do a haste. Eye for an eye. Sonic Blast. Hex. Let's throw it a variety. Throw a lure out there too, why not?
Valentine. Skeleton,
And combat ended.
To kill.
That was a scam. Okay, element shield. Hey Veru, welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks so much for doing the raid. Hang on, guys. Let me give Veru a shout out here. Welcome in, raiders. Raid of 15. What were you playing, Veru? Veru Mamo is his alias, his or her. Kingmaker at first. Cool. Then Wrath of the Righteous. Ah, is that game you kept telling me about? That you've been playing a lot lately? Yeah, it's under the Pathfinder First Edition rule set. Okay, cool. Well, welcome in, everybody, and thanks again, Veru. I appreciate that. I'm playing Wizardry 8. We're on Expert Iron Man. This is a 5 monk plus 1 RPC monk playthrough. We have 1 alchemist in the party. Yep, those were samurai. That's what I was afraid of. Are you almost done with the All Monk run? No, I wouldn't say almost done. I'd say we're probably halfway through the game. If that. When you do a Iron Man run on Expert with a weak class like the Monk, you have to be really careful. These things will turn very quickly. No, I'm not in endgame areas. This is Rapix Castle. I have not done the Sea Caves. We haven't done Beijing. We haven't done this Rapix area, which is a big area.
Coming. I'm getting stressed.
I'd say we're about 50% through the game. And that's assuming I don't do any of the retro dungeons. Which I might do. Maybe. Seem to remember Rapix equals endgame. It can, depending on the order. It's kind of, it's a difficult area, so people generally take it on later. But it doesn't have to be that way. Yeah, the noxious cloud's dangerous here. It can knock us out. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're gonna go rest for bed? Last day of university tomorrow? Nice! Well, thank you for the raid. And I'm glad your streams were going Well, it sounds like fun. Good luck with it, everything. University. Let's wake him up. To use an amulet of healing. Let's do noxious fumes ourselves. Alright, let's see here. They still have their toxic cloud. I don't think they got it though. The samurai are a real pain in the butt.
What? I'm frozen stiff. I can't help it if I can't move. That's a relief.
I am no longer afflicted.
Back to normal again.
Smelling salts. Almost everybody's nauseated due to the noxious fumes. Now I have magic screens, bro.
Much better.
Yes, that's much better.
Red Spear with its hex ability is always really good.
That's a relief.
Back to normal.
It's funny that when
No longer afflicted.
RFS, the android, is silenced, it makes like a tape rewinding sound. I just picture him having this old-fashioned tape deck system set up.
Much better.
Exterminate.
Hey, Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Exterminate.
Do you feel overcrowded going from one character to 6? He says. No, definitely not. It's definitely a luxury. I don't have to be so paranoid about paralysis. It's like, oh, they can paralyze, but we'll be okay. You're doing well. Glad to hear that, Cody. What have you been up to? Have you been streaming? I don't think I've seen a notification of a stream from you for a while. At least not gaming. Alright, so do we want to break in here? Or do we want to kill them from out here? I guess we'll break in.
Accessible.
Alright, I got a thieves buckler. Let's flip to that. You have been, but Saturday and Sunday mornings and haven't been gaming much lately. The new Rim World expansion comes out the 11th, though. I think I'd like to stream the first blind playthrough. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know you played that game a lot, Rim World. Should be able to do a Sonic Blast or two here. I'm gonna do Power 1. I don't want to have a backfire.
Newly segundas. They don't look tough at all.
Perfect.
Newly segundas.
Oh, they did magic scoop. $1,700 Wow. Your most played game on Steam. I know it too well, though. It was better when I was learning. Makes expansions really exciting, though. Yeah,
Oh, I'm feeling pretty bad.
that definitely makes games much more enjoyable when you're learning. You get to the point where you're not learning anything. Yeah. At least for RPG-ish or strategy type games. So is the when you say the Rim World expansion, is that the first expansion?
Back to normal again.
No, it's the fifth now. It's probably due for a sequel at this point. Yeah, it sounds like it. So is that
Much better.
expansion made by the original developers of World? Or is it like a fan-made thing?
That's a relief. Valentine.
Now this I may actually equip. It has a paralyzed chance. Doesn't do much damage, but it's light. Let me check out my swings here. Still get another swing with them. I think I am going to do that.
What could that be?
Snagga. Cheeto bag of snagga. She wants a bag of Cheetos. Knocked her out with one hit. Cody says yes, it's developed by a small Canadian company, and it's their only game at the moment. There's an expansion every 18 months, and it seems to have enough of a cult following to support itself. Nice! That's fantastic. I love when indie developers can make enough money to keep doing what they're passionate about, you know? Because there's some people out there that love it. You wouldn't recommend getting all the expansions right away, though. Add one every playthrough. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, it gives you something to look forward to once you start feeling like you're kind of mastering all the stuff. Hey, Mr. Spock. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Getting down to some more monkey business. That's right. Moody Mystery'd be proud of that. Mr. Spock says, gotta keep the puns alive. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Spock. Glad you're having a good day. Yep, 4th of July tomorrow, of course, here in the United States. Independence Day. We have some family over. This hex really impacted our chance to hit. So it's only +0. This is without the skills taken into account. You look at the skills and that makes it even worse. Hex is bad, 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 bad.
afflicted.
Thank goodness. As soon as that hex goes away.
Yes, that's much better.
I'm still alive.
Chainmail plus 1 lower is really good, but we can't use it.
An item!
Oh, can't use the chainmail double plus 2 either. That's a good one. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on Alchemists. Wah, wah. Priestess is tough, yeah. Our guys are just terrible at hitting when we get hexed.
Millisegundas.
Okay. Ah, there's 3 in here. I'm going to go ahead and get a toxic cloud on these. Terrible versus average isn't great either, Mr. Spock says.
I am no longer afflicted.
Feel much better.
That's a relief.
Artifact. What? Oh, he just identified an item we picked up. I'm like, why did RFS just get an artifact increase?
Wally.
Okay. We're going to let our elemental do the work here. See if we can get a long-lasting insanity on these veterans. The mattresses does not look comfortable.
Palanton.
I must have missed it.
Skeletus, Uridum.
Mattresses?
Is that car?
Element shield. Oh, the bed we were in. I see. Yeah, there were beds in there. Yeah,
Palanton.
exactly.
Izakar.
Yuridum tapai koreva.
Air elemental was too fast. He ran out there before we get an element shield on him. Yeah, let's try to get a toxic cloud on these jokers. I'm gonna place it here. Sometimes these guys decide to run. Like that one.
Nuli segundas. Yuridum tapai koreva.
Izakar.
We'll get an acid bomb on them and then we'll run down there. These guys can do some serious damage. Let's go ahead and get the elemental out. Again. Isn't really a good place to fight these. Wow, he's got a lot of movement. I go in that hallway, could potentially pull these in, but not this one. Let's come over here.
Tapai koreva. Nuli segundas.
Okay. Convinced. Let's do an acid bomb. So Fox says, when I see objects like those, I remember people are living in these games. Yeah. One of the best games that was a retro game I played that had the best kind of sense of a real life of the monsters and life forms was Ultima 6. You could watch them leave their job and go to sleep in their bed and all kinds of crazy stuff. Really cool for the time. Mr. Spock says, nice. Dagger Falls did that too. Day and night cycles. Shops had operating hours, and the shopkeepers would return to their homes at night. Plus, they had holidays. Yeah, that's cool. Could you follow them and watch them? It's a fun thing. Four turns left. It was like when games add realistic touches like that, yeah. Totally agree. Nice. Two pages of training. Always a good thing. Alright, I'll probably do this one more fight here. And then have to be done for tonight. Lots of stuff to do.
They just keep coming. Keep coming. I'm getting stressed.
Mr. Spock says, what's the biggest danger for a party kill with a full party? It depends on the party composition. For this party, probably the soul leader at the end of the game is the biggest threat. And anything that casts Death Cloud. So, Dreadlords or Death Lords, the Djinn of the Clouds, anything that can do Paralyze All, which there are some monsters here that can do that. There's some spellcasters that can do Freeze All. That would be a big problem. They're much higher level than us. The other one is there's ensnaring spiders that are high level in Mount Gygas that can web you. And that web lasts so long that those could wipe this party pretty quickly. Yeah, yep, mass incapacitation type spells, exactly. We can heal pretty well. So like just straight damage isn't a problem unless you get incapacitated where you can't heal, then that's a problem. got a bunch of amulets of healing, and everybody has high artifacts, so we can heal pretty well. Totally different than the solo run. Solo run, we had to worry about everything. This run, there's quite a few things to worry about, but not nearly as much.
Pain is simply a state of mind.
In this area, eventually, once we get in the castle, we'll get us a Toichi bow on one of these monks, which is a huge deal. We're also going to get a flame staff, which is fantastic, and a bone basher staff eventually. So we got some really good staffs coming up. There is a chance you can even find an extra as a Toichi bow.
Functioning.
It's not super likely, but it is possible. So that's why I wanted to come to this area before I did Bayesian. Can get some good stabs. Yeah, death is everywhere, yes. Nice. Speaking of which, let's do a status check just to see how the characters are doing, analyze their power. So we're level 15. The Alchemist isn't that far away from level 16. That's cool. Attack wise, so the ones using nunchucks in general are getting 2 attacks on their primary. This one with the Dread Spear is getting a total of 2 minimum attacks, up to 4. Well, yeah, up to 4. Because the way max swings works is you get 1 through the number. So you're guaranteed 1, but we could get up to 2. So anywhere from 2 to 4 attacks with him. This one's still just 2. Alchemist is 1, but that's expected. The monk is getting all, or the android's getting all kinds of attacks with martial arts. Because speed's really high. Can get up to 3 swings on the offhand. We're getting up to 4 here. So pretty good attack-wise. Once we start getting an extra swing here on the offhand, that'll make a difference. Don't know how close we are to that. Hit chances are pretty decent, all things considered. So yeah. One more level on those monks, and I think they'll be pretty darn strong. Damage-wise, at least. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.